Dave, please. Okay, you're trying to stir up crap, dude. Don't kick me out of your chat. And here I thought you had a little bit of backbone about you, Dave the fisherman. Okay? Tucker has not been on Carla's panel for about a year. I'm over there almost every morning. Now you must have your wires crossed to boot me out of your chat when I go on. Me and Carla are good friends, dude. I talk to her every day. Tucker has not been on her panel. Okay, Dave the fisherman. Because you might have all these other people fooled with the way you scream and holler and stuff at people, but I ain't the one, man. You can't do nothing to me but boot me off your channel because you got caught in a lie. All right? Tucker has not been up there on her panel. He wasn't there yesterday, and he wasn't there 3 days ago. He was up there about a year ago, and there wasn't no support. That was when everything was coming out, and he hasn't been back there since. Okay, we don't support people that do that. All right? We don't support cancer scammers either, Dave. People that say they have cancer and they don't. Now, see, I don't care if you scream and holler at me, all right? Because I come with facts, dude. All right? So you can go ahead and try and boot me and try and scream and holler at me, but I ain't the one, for real. Okay? So don't sit here and say that Tucker was on Carla's panel yesterday because he wasn't. And he wasn't on there 3 days ago, and he wasn't. All right, and then Dave got mad because I called him out. I didn't call him out on it. I was just trying to say, dude, she wasn't up there. And he just started screaming and hollering at me and boot me from his chat. Dave, I ain't one of these people. All right? I'm not one of these ones. There ain't a damn thing that you can do to me. All right? Now, all I was trying to do is tell you, dude, you're wrong. Just like you was wrong when you told everybody you had cancer and you didn't. And you want to talk about, come on, I sit on things. I go to your channel because it can be funny sometimes over there. But Tucker was not on Carla's panel yesterday or 3 days ago. I go up there almost every morning. All right? We don't support that type of stuff, dude. All right? We don't. So Dave, quit running around and you get things mixed up all the time. Just like when you tried to dox FOD and I had already doxed her. And I come up there, I was like, why are you doing this? Because it's already been out there or whatever you and Laura worked out, some crap. But Dave, you put fear in other people. You don't put fear in dudes like me. I'm solid. All right? You do that to other people. Not to me. I'm solid. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Now, Dave's correct about that. If he's correct about something, yeah, I see you, Lisa. Brian, have you not just seen Steph go on Fobbs breaking news of Dave showing MJO again? Yeah, I saw that. Hi, Jenny. Well, yeah, I saw that, and I didn't have anything to do with that. I saw that, and look, when you got receipts, it's different. But he's not going to. Well, see, we've been calling Diane out for quite a while, and that Tucker just don't come over there, and we just don't with him. It was the same thing, and when that got aired, I haven't been over to Tucker's, and he hasn't been around Carl or any of us since then. And I don't think we would allow it. I don't know. He just kind of went away. Hey, Nene. But Dave's going to start screaming at me like I'm some kind of child, dude. Let me tell you something, Dave. Dave's not here. I was just trying to tell you that you were wrong. And you did not see Tucker over there, man. And I was trying to tell you that. I'm not a fan of that guy. You were at one when I was acting like an asshole around here and doxing people and cursing left and right like you do. I've modded in your chat before. Well, sometimes Dave is funny, all right? And I would go over there and he'd be funny. But then he gets a little off the wall. I don't know why Laura is so attached to him. I actually thought it was funny when he asked Laura to open her mouth up and see how many dinglings he could stick in there, and she did it. But I'm here just to categorically deny that Tucker was on her panel anytime within the last about a year. Moonchild Pink. Yeah, you know what? I am tired of this cold weather. I'm not going to sit and rag on Dave because you know how he goes. He'll go on and on and on. There's times that I actually enjoy watching Dave do what Dave does. No, he hasn't made me upset at all. Dave doesn't make me upset. Dave does what Dave does. He that's what he does. And there's times that I like watching him. He can be funny, but sometimes he gets a little crazy. No, he's not stubborn, Jenny. What it is he knows he's wrong. And if you try to check Dave on something, that's his reaction. That's what he does. All right. No power. Oh yeah, I hear that Texas is going through. And our power has turned off a couple times too. These power lines get cold, and like if we have too much running, it'll turn off. But what the problem I have with this house is that we got 5 inches of snow on the roof, and it's making the walls cold. It's cold. Hi, Pixie. Dave booted me. How? I mean, come on, Dave. You can argue with anybody. And why would you just boot me on that? I mean, can we go? Let me see. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold on for a second. I'm gonna go look at Carla's channel. All right. Now they said go on over there and look. You're gonna feel stupid. That's what he said. Okay, so I'm gonna go look. Let me see here. And turn this church music down. I had a nice church service today. So I'm gonna go look. Maybe he saw something that he thinks is Tucker. I don't know. All right. Let me share the screen. And all I'm going to show is Carla's stuff. Let me see. Share. You see, I just figured out how to do. Because I never would do this when I went live before, share screens. But I'm going to figure this out. And okay, Chrome tab. Da da da. Okay, now looking at, I hope it's sharing the right tab. I don't know. But look, that's not Tucker. Tucker's not on any of these videos. All right. Because I get up there, if I'm not able to go to Carlos live, like today, I was having lunch, and I was out, and I won't go on somebody's panel if I'm on my phone. I mean, Tucker has not been in any of these videos. And I do believe that when this is a week ago. I hope this is doing it right. I don't know. Let me see when the last time Tucker was on there. She's got lots of videos because she goes live. There's their bangs, Carla. I think the time that Tucker had been up there once or twice when they were still deciding on the whether or not he scammed or not. This 4 months ago. There's none of these are Tucker. None of these. Anybody can go to her channel and look. I'm going to look and see if I can find from a year ago. All right. Yeah, none of this. I go up there all the time. That's me up there. That's my. I just don't want her to be accused of something. There's stickers. Stickers was up there, Dave. I really believe that when she had Tucker on there, she put his name on. He's only been up there maybe 3 times. 9 months ago. I'm going to go back and look for a year. Is that Tucker? No, that's not him. I'm going back a year. And I'm looking, and I don't even see him after a year. But he wasn't with Dave. Come on, we don't support people like that, man. Come on, Dave. And Dave, when you got outed here, let me put this. And when you got outed for faking cancer, Dave, I quit going over to your chat too. I don't have nothing to say about it, but right, Samara, you guys, yeah. And what's from Dave the Fisherman? Erica Sandwall said, "What's from Dave the Fisherman?" What Dave say? And if Dave wants to play with me, we can play. I mean, come on. I've always wondered what it'd be like to actually get into it with Dave. He's gonna scream and holler, but you're wrong, man. You're wrong, Dave. You was wrong when you said you had cancer and you didn't. All right, but there's no hate, no shade. It's just the game. It's just the game that's being played. Now, this thing that he's got going on with Molly, okay, he showed some receipts, and it is what it is. That's what receipts do. All right. That's I told Molly, I said, that's why you don't mess with Dave. I've never asked Dave for nothing. The things that I do on my own that I was doing back then when I was doxing and digging up info and cursing people out. I did it on my own. Hey, Mr. Positive, an Irish gal in Samara. Dave is a character on here. He's a shock jock. That's what he does. He comes on here to stir up stuff. It's, and he can do that. But I'm not going to let him say that we're over there supporting Tucker when we don't. All them people in the chat know what it's been shown over and over and over, the stuff that Dave has done, and people support him. I personally don't support that. But I just wanted to come on here. No, Dave is all talk. I mean, he can do some things, but he can get you trolled and stuff like that. It's funny. I see you, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. He can be funny sometimes if that's what you're into. If you're in the drama community and you're not trying to renew yourself and do better, and you're in the drama community for they call it fuckery, then Dave is a channel that you'll go to. All right. I ain't got nothing against the guy. I just don't go over there anymore, I can't align myself with that. It's nothing against him. I'm just not going to let him say, oh, Tucker was on there yesterday. No, he wasn't. He wasn't on there 3 days ago. He ain't been on there about a year. Now, at this point, I do believe that if Tucker tried to show up on anybody's panel, they would say no. I would, people would prove that he did some shady stuff just like Diane. I wouldn't have Diane up here. All right. Now, he's just trying to stir up stuff, Carla. Don't worry about him. Don't you worry about old Dave. Good old Dave. But I tell you what, I want to do more with my community posts because I could do a lot with community posts. I could drag in, I could post stuff. I could informative stuff, positive. I would keep it completely positive. There would absolutely be no drama on my community posts. The stuff that we could learn from. I'm not interested in monetization. I'm about 50 subs away from rebuilding back to 1,000 here. And I want to make my community posts interactive with everybody. That's what I want to do. I want to try positive stuff over there. No insult and nothing like that. Well, of course, we'll talk about a little bit of drama stuff. But I need 50 subs. So if people can help me get 50 subs, when I had my larger channel, when I had the 5,300 on there, my community posts were off the hook. And that's where I do good. I do really well with those. So if people can help me out. Oh, yeah, man. I got a lot of those where I take my girls to church and because they really like to go. And I got a lot like that. But today was really special for me because I got to lay hands on her and pray for her. And we felt that. And, I'm working on it. And Nicole is just a non-believer. And it's tough. It's hard. I want to bring her to that too at some point. Yeah, I'll be working 7 days a week, and it's hard for me, to go straight from work to church. But I'm gonna continue to do Wednesday and Thursday church. Yeah. See, that's the best thing that you can do for your kids is it if you're a church going person. But the best thing you can do for your kids is show them what real uh, spiritual love is. That's the best thing you can do for your children. And, and when she said to me, "Daddy, I want to get baptized," it was like melted me, And then we were going to set it. We were trying to get it set up for Jada to get baptized because she came to me on her own and said that. And she's got this issue with doing it in front of the whole church. So we're trying to set it up to where she can have it done a private service to go ahead and get herself baptized. But the fact that she came to me and said, "Dad, I want to get baptized," and it's really cute to talk to your kids about Jesus if you know about it because they're really interested in it. Kids are almost without sin. You don't really start getting into sin when you learn the way until you start learning the ways of the world. But like a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old, how they're blatantly honest. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. Yeah, that's just one of them. That's just one of my daughters that did that. Now Kylie, she'll get up, she'll stand up, and she likes to get in front of me when the worship team is up there singing, and she likes to get up in front of me and she's dancing around and she's singing, but she's paying attention. But she hasn't really never came to me and said she wanted to get baptized. But I talked to them a lot about Jesus, and it's really cool. It's really because the best thing you can give what better gift can you give to your child than eternal life? You know what I'm saying? But they can't get it from me. I can lead them to it. And it's really cool how it used to be, I don't want to go to church. When I didn't go, we would send them. If they didn't want to go, we would make them. I don't want to go to church too. They'll get mad at me if I just want to go with just me and my sons. Because sometimes, they can be distracting. Kids can. Kylie is friends with the pastor's daughter. Well, hey, what a better person to have a child be friends with, the little one. So it's cool. Yeah, it's really cool. See, the thing that we have to do with our children that we have, if you're Christian, to God. You have to give them back to God. And when they come and ask you about it, when they come and ask questions about Jesus, it's amazing. But anyways, without all that, yeah, because, Irish gal, if you, I don't know what happened. What I was saying was my mic just turned off. What I was saying, once you have an encounter with God, and like I was the furthest person from that, right? I was everything from that. But once you have that encounter with God, you really want other people to know because it's joy. You want to give that joy away. You want everyone else to have it. But I was also one of those people that when the church came to me and they started preaching, I'm like, shut up. I don't want to hear that. And even on my videos, when I put up my religious and spiritual videos, they get less views, but the 80 or so that come in and watch them, that's because they want to hear it. LaDonna. Red Lotus, I'm glad to see you here. Red Lotus didn't come over here for a while neither. But anyways, I just wanted to let Dave know that you are wrong, Dave. You're wrong, okay? I have no fear of you. You can scream and holler at me all day long, dude. It goes in one ear and out the other. You can't dox me any more than I've ever been doxed. There's nothing nobody can do but scream and holler at me at this point. So I have no fear but fear itself. And I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm not trying to start no crap with Dave. But, dude, you're wrong. And don't sit and tell us, oh, you support a St. Jude's scammer. I don't want nothing to do with you and get off my channel. Well, I don't claim I have cancer either, Dave. All right? You claimed you had cancer. You don't have cancer. All right? But I don't go telling your sons, oh, you guys support this guy fake cancer. And come on, man. Dragon's Law. Let me see. Oh, I can see you. I'm really bad, Dragon's Law, because my chat used to be full of trolls and people that used to just come mess with me. So I learned that if I'm live, not to look so much at the chat. But the trolls don't bother me anymore. They really don't. They don't. I get them once in a while. Hey, there's Remy. God needs to take it easy on your stomach right now. You still having stomach problems? Yeah, I really want to get the. Probably have those. Yeah, I'm bad about not looking at my chat. Dragon's Law. I really want to get my back up to 1,000. I'm not interested in monetizing. Maybe if I start putting out better content than just talking, I might. But I really am interested in them community posts because I used to do a lot with them community posts. My community, because my skill, if you think I can sit up here and talk, if I think about something and write it down and put the picture, you're able to upload photos and stuff to it, I'm much better at that. Yeah, Carla's been helping me out. And some of the other girls have been helping me out too. Your power will go. It keeps coming in, cutting in and out. I know that sucks so bad. At least with mine, if the power goes out, I can go outside and go to the pole and go up on the pole and flip. It's a pain in the ass, but I can do it. Oh, you can. That's all right, Mr. Positive. See, look. My thing is like this. People all come to me and say, "Can I share your video?" Yes. If I put a video up, people can use it. I understand that they can use it. It's always proper to ask first. And if somebody's in my chat, they can say what they want. Just don't promote like perversion or anything. But this YouTube community, this belongs to all of us. Yeah, yeah. Irish sometimes, in the church today, if you watch the end of that video, you can see where I'm talking to my other son, and I'm laying Bible on him thick, and it's coming from somewhere else. It's not coming from me. He's been in the church longer than I have. He ministers, and I'm sitting there talking to my son, and you can see me, and it just comes from somewhere else. It doesn't come from me. Yeah, Carl and crew are good people. These are good people. I like to have friends that will say, "Hey, you know what? You're being an asshole right now, or you need to stop doing this," or that they don't coddle. They'll tell you, and they're just. I look forward to talking to them every day. I look forward to talking with them. There's other people on here that I look forward to too that aren't in that particular Discord. But I like having people like that around me. Just friends. We're cool. We're good. There's people that have got your back, but that aren't going to back you up if you're wrong. And it's funny too. They get to be funny. Yeah, yeah. I miss you, tomorrow. I can't speak for everybody, but I miss you over there too. I wish that none of that went down. But I see you on the outskirts of town, and that's cool. LaDonna tries to. You try to trigger me, don't you? You try to trigger me. I had never had Carla come up on my panel. It's too late though, isn't it, Carla? Well, I'm going to be. Look, I'm really going to be working this job that I've picked up is going to be 7 days a week, no days off. So I'll be making some good money, and I'll be. I'm trying to work it out somehow, where I can at least pop into Carlos live every once in a while. But yeah, I'm going to be a busy man for quite a while. Yeah, LaDonna's a troll. I love that about Carl. Yeah, Mr. Positive, you can go over there if you're up in the mornings. Yeah, I have to do that. See, these the last couple of years have been kind of sucked for me because one company I worked for all many years went down. And they went out of business, and then I got a job with their competition, and the same thing happened to them after a year of working steady. So now I'm having to restructure my entire career for the last 30 years. About 30, yeah, 27 years. Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work 7 days a week for a while, and then I'm going to drop the weekends probably after 5 or 6 months so I can, because I'm used to making good money, and I need to catch back up. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, Ben's welcome over here, and I haven't seen him for a while. Ben is welcome over here. Yeah, but we could pop in. I haven't seen him go live either. And the thing, last time I talked to Ben, I seen that he was using that juice, smoking the juice weed, and even me as a pot smoker, I haven't smoked for it's been a while. It's about maybe 5-6 months. But even when that juice that he switched from the alcohol to that, which is probably better for him anyway. But man, I couldn't even smoke that stuff. It lit me up. Yeah, but I do support Ben or anyone else in their sobriety. See, we don't hear much of him. He's not getting in any trouble. I wish that Ben would panel up with people and tell them how he gained his sobriety, because you can't really keep it unless you give it away. Yeah. Anyways, it's kind of late for me, and I'm hoping to get those other 50 subs, and then I'll share community posts a little bit more. I'll still be able to go live in the evenings and things like that, but I'm not. Sooner or later we'll get off of the Diane thing and just start talking about life in general. Try to stay off of politics, because that gets people in arguments. Unless you're adults, like Nini's totally against Trump, and I'm a Trump supporter, but I don't jump on people for who they support politically. Mr. Positive doesn't like Trump, but we were able to discuss it. I do know that if you go look on Newsmax, he finally gave about a 15-minute interview there. He hasn't spoke for quite a while. Other than that, I ain't got much else to say. Except for Dave. No, you're wrong, Dave. Stop. I'll talk to y'all later. Much love and God bless.